के लिए।
Respected Shri T.R. Gupta ji, Shri Mahesh Chopra ji, highly decorated and well-deserved Shri J.P. Shore ji, Mrs. Shore, directors of the schools, T.P. Pati, principal cum regional director, Shri S.K. Luthra, and other colleges and schools. Without them, the DAV would not have progressed to a present level. And Shore Saab has been involved not only in running as a director of the DAV public schools, but also taken charge of organizing the sports. And you find that every year the function is better than before. It gives me immense pleasure to be amongst all of you and a privilege to inaugurate this mega event of DAV National Sports, which is a subtle transformation of Mahatma Hansraj tournament. It's a matter of immense joy, as has been mentioned by Director Shurji, that this gigantic sports event has been recognized by the School Games Federation of India this year. These events are a platform of us to revitalize our spirit with the everlasting mantra of happiness. To speak of sports is to speak of daily ongoing well-being. It is to speak of good health. It is to speak of capacity and study and hard work. It is to speak of discipline and character building. And it is to speak of healthy habits and of a battle against drugs. Sports and physical exercises are the most important preventive health measures. As a medical man, I can share with you that spending 1 hour in sports or in physical activity reduces the incidence of diabetes, obesity, blood pressure, heart disease by more than 50%. As you young boys grow old, you will find that there is less of chance, almost half the chance of you developing these so-called metabolic diseases. It has been documented in England that increasing the physical activity only by 10% of the population could save 6,000 lives and 500 million pounds every year. So that is how important sports and its participation is. I am delighted to place on record that the DAV sports are taking place in DAV Public School, HEHAL, Ranchi, under the leadership of Dr. T.P. Pati, Principal, and under the guidance of Director Schools, Dr. J.P. Shore. HEHAL DAV School has a rich infrastructure and a very highly qualified teachers. The school has been performing extremely well, both in curricular as well as in co-curricular activities. I am sure the serene ambience of this school will definitely complement the true spirit of this grand event. Here I also wish to remember late Principal D.N. Grover, who is now remembered as Mahatma in this part of the country, for enlightening the lamp of education by opening 200 plus schools. I place on record his devotion, dedication for the welfare of the people of this area. He was a great visionary and a selfless worker, a real Karam Yogi, fully wedded to the cause of education for the welfare of the economically weaker sections of the society. This national sports event will host 21 events, namely athletics, kho-kho, handball, basketball, volleyball, skating, badminton, table tennis, judo, gymnastics, air rifle shooting, yoga, swimming, and maybe more, and shall witness commendable participation of more than 1,700 students from 14 zones of India. Importantly, these teams have already won at the state level and the new playing and now playing at the national level. I am very sure that this event will send new ripples in Indian sports and motivate many students who are not playing at present to come on the ground and start playing. I am quite confident to state that our participants shall emulate some of our most famous sports personalities like P.T. Usha, Sania Mirza, Milkha Singh, Sachin Tendulkar, Mary Kom, Dheeraj Pillai, Anuj Bobby, Geeta Sutshi and Serena Mehiwal to perform better, to improve their performance by trying to remember and imitate their achievements. These juvenile attempts of participants would someday materialize into huge achievements and will earn the distinction of breakthroughs in the pages of history. I must say at this stage that DAV is totally committed to the promotion and development of sports and recreation amongst the students. We are organizing athletic meet is a regular feature in almost all our DAV institutions. Let me apprise also all present here that our students have always proved their skill and potential with passion and hard work. Let me also proudly claim that the DAV students have always bagged an exceptional position at national and international level. On behalf of DAV Management Committee, New Delhi, I formally welcome all the participants who have travelled from various parts of the country to take part in this event. I hope that all of you will cherish the memories of your participation and comfortable stay organized by the organizers while you have been here. I wish all the best to each one of you. I want to congratulate all the participants and want to restate the Olympic creed that the important thing in life is not winning or losing, but putting your wholehearted effort which makes you special. I affirm that every player who is participating in DAV's national sports is already a winner. Hence, winning or losing should not matter. I appeal to all the participants to participate in every event with true sportsman spirit and broad smiles on their faces. Sports which were traditionally considered a hobby are now being taken seriously as career options, not only in cricket but also in tennis, badminton, football, boxing and wrestling, and maybe in future many other sports. In view of this trend, many universities outside India have started conducting postgraduate, undergraduate courses in the sports sciences. In India also, the Delhi University and the Chennai-based Ramachandra University and Indira Gandhi University of Physical Education and Sports Sciences are offering undergraduate, postgraduate and PhD courses in physical education, sports sciences with career options like teaching in sports, sports management, which is the most demanding career today, physiotherapy and fitness experts, sports nutrition, sports medicine and other careers like coaches, umpires and referees. So, if you are very strongly involved in sports, you can make sports as your career, which gives you happiness, entertainment and also helps you earn money. If you are a successful sports person, you get national and international recognition and various medals and awards, including Padma Awards. With good luck, you can also be a TV star. At this stage, I must congratulate and thank Dr. Shri T.R. Gupta ji for giving an extensive advice to all of you in selecting your career and on becoming a complete human being, a good human being. I would like to touch on one point which he has mentioned, and that is every one of you, in my opinion, is born with a specific talent. You have to make an effort to find that talent. You do introspection and think what appeals you the most, what you want to be, rather than be guided by the parents or by the teachers. It is important for you to choose your career. And this connection I like to mention my own life, a little portion of my own life. When I did my matric, as you know, there was never 10 plus 2. It was after matric. I'm talking of 1950. There was a 2 years course of FSC, and that is the time you had to choose. Seeing my results in matric, my father wanted me to do an IAS, to go into arts and then go into Indian Administrative Service. However, from the very childhood, for various reasons which I don't want to get into details, mainly the sicknesses that I suffered in the childhood, I wanted to be a doctor. But in 1970, the father wanted me to go to arts, and I did that. But I want to share with you here, if your intent is strong, then Almighty God, who is universally present with full knowledge and consciousness, the whole universal consciousness, which I consider as God in scientific terms, it is universal energy and consciousness. This consciousness and energy helps you in fulfilling your intent. And my life is full of such instances where, in spite of the fact that my father wanted me to become an IAS officer, the chances and opportunities came in May that I changed my course without even consulting my father and became a doctor. In my hostel, one of the students wanted to change his subject from medicine, from biology to arts. And he expressed that opinion in the hostel, and I told him, let's go to the principal and ask him to change the subject. 1 year had passed. The principal laughed at me and he says, from science to arts is usual, but from arts to science is almost impossible. Spontaneously I told him, give me a chance to appear in the 11th examination. If I do well, then let me change the subject. If I don't do well, then I'll continue in arts. And that was GMN College in Ambala, Kent. I can't forget the principal, Jaswant Rai, who looked at me and said, okay, I'll give you a chance. And that's how I came into medicine. Not only that, I wanted to be a gastroenterologist. And so many, my intent was very strong. And so many opportunities came one after the other to take me to where I am today. So I want to impress upon you that if you have a strong intent, nurture it in your heart, meditate on it, and success is sure to come to you. Shri T.R. Gupta ji have mentioned the IQ as well as emotional quotient. I may add here that there is a spiritual quotient also, and that is very important. We must realize that we are all spiritual beings. We are all spiritual beings, and doing our karmas according to our destiny. But destiny is our own creation. What you are doing today is according to your destiny. What is tomorrow is in your hand. So spiritual consciousness is important. What your thinking, desire is from your consciousness level, at the level of your soul. That is the desire, and if it's a good desire, 100% I can tell you it will be successful and you will get it. And this is my many coincidences which I can quote. That, for example, Gupta ji has mentioned that I was the chairman of the Sir Gangaram Hospital. I was requested to take over the chairmanship, and I didn't know ABC of administration. But my intent was to take this hospital from a sick institution to be one of the best institutions in the country. That intent, with hard work, sincerity of purpose and strong intent, gave me ideas to take it up. And if there was any problem, while walking in the morning, I'll get the idea how to solve it. So there was a superpower which was guiding me all the time. That is because my intent was good and it was strong. It was at the level of my consciousness, at the level of my soul. So that spiritual quotient is also important, and if you think something from within you at the level of your soul, success is supposed to come. Before I conclude, I will like to share with you that SPAT fellowship program followed in Haryana. I don't know how many of you are aware of it, but I had the opportunity of interacting with the Health Minister and the Sports Minister of Haryana some years back. And they had started the SPAT fellowship program. This program consists of taking the students to appear in the physical aptitude, sports and physical aptitude test, and those who